Ta-da! Ta-da! I'm so happy, 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 I'm so happy. What's up, bro? Are you ready for a new video? Aurelio is back with another incredible video, and this time I show you the last AMK's model kit, the European Space Agency mini shuttle Hermes. In my point of view, the best, always the best. Over 9 years and a lot of problems solved, I can show you this incredible model kit. Look, this is the cover of the box, and inside you can find all the pieces necessary to make or to build this incredible model kit, the European Space Agency mini shuttle Hermes. Look, I'm so happy, I'm so happy, I'm so happy, I'm so happy, 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 happy. So, we don't lost the time. We proceed with this incredible video, and don't forget, thanks to the AMK, you can have this incredible model kit in your collection if you are the best. Hermes mini shuttle Hermes, Hermes space plan, European Space Mini Shuttle Hermes, always the best. We proceed. Ta-da! I'm so happy, I'm so happy, I'm so happy, yay! After over 8 years of hard work and problem solving, I'm so proud to show you the new AMK model to the world. Here I present to you my latest creation, the reproduction of the ESA Hermes Mini Shuttle. When I started building this model, I thought I had the skills and that my work wouldn't be long. I thought I would complete this model in 6 months, a maximum of 1 year. However, from the beginning, I realized that I had started doing work beyond my really capabilities. At the beginning, I thought to make the model with the same techniques used in the naval modeling. But here too, I found myself faced with some big problems that were impossible for me to overcome. After trying this way, I looked for other solutions. But all these ideas led me to have problems that were insurmountable for me. Given my inability to make the model I had in my mind, I put the project aside for some time and I dedicated myself to other models, which allow me to accumulate experiences that was useful for me of the Hermes Mini Shuttle. Finally, after a lot of work done and experiences accumulated, I managed to start this project in the best possible way for me. I began to build all the necessary pieces using the evergreen plastic card and profiles I needed. This work with plastic card allowed me to perfect the pieces and correct those small imperfections that were created during the various construction works. Now the model was made, but it was broken down into different pieces. Now I wanted to go further and I wanted the model to be as perfect as possible and similar to a real subject. I needed to create all the possible details. Now I having all the pieces that made up this model. I continue with the work by making the silicone rubber molds to obtain all the resin pieces. With the resin pieces, I could have engraved all the details to make the Hermes model almost perfect. And this for me, it was so important. The longest and most tedious job was that necessary to engrave the entire thermal coating, respecting the drawings in my possession and referring to all the information relating to the design of the real subject. Once this work was completed, I was finally able to proceed with the assembly work until the model was completed and it was finally assembled in my hands. In that moment I'm so happy because for the first time I was this model in my hands. The next job was to design and create the decals necessary to finish it as best as possible. In this case, I must say that I did a little on my own and I taking the NASA shuttles Columbia and Challenger as inspiration. I improved the decals by also adding those which hypothetically I could have been present on the Hermes in correspondence with the 3 access doors ejection panels of spacenauts in case of emergency in the upper side of the Hermes shuttle. Once all the assembly work was done, I finally moved on to painting. The first things I did was to apply 2 coats of primer to check that there were no defects or problems. Those few defects that I found, I immediately corrected with small correction works. With the model ready for painting and I taking the NASA shuttles as an example, I decided to paint it differently than usual. I opted to paint the white part of the Hermes using a white spray stucco. This to give the idea that it was a thermal coating made from fabric thermal blankets. While the rest of the model was in reality would have been subject at high temperatures, I painted it with matte black, creating shades which I created by particularly diluting the black color and mixing it with light gray. Regarding the orbital module, since it is not reusable and not covered with a thermal coating, in this case I used the white color for household appliance, which is a more intense white and it gives the idea of being metallic. Once the painted has dried, I proceeded to apply the decals all over the model. I made some changes to the model compared to how it would have in reality. I was forced to make this change because the decals that should have been applied on the black covering of the cabin would have been difficult to see. When I completed the work of applying the decals and I having applied 2 coats of transparent satin varnish, I proceeded with the again work of the model. I did the again work on the model using the appropriate colored cosmetics that women usually use to apply makeup. I was happy with the result I obtained. This work made the model more real and as if it had been reused multiple space missions. After many years of hard work, I finally managed to complete a model that no one produced and that I wanted in my collection. I worked hard and I had to work with ingenuity. But in the end, I obtained a masterpiece that I'm very happy and satisfied with. Unfortunately, in reality, the Hermes was never created due to poor management by the European Space Agency. But now I can admire my Hermes every day in the showcase where it is placed and where it will keep company with all the other models of my collection. In particular, all the models that I have produced with the AMK brand. And for this I'm so happy, guys. So guys, also this time we have finished with this new incredible video. Don't forget, if you write me, you can have in your collection this incredible subject, the European Space Agency Hermes, mini shuttle Hermes. Always in the same reduction scale, 72. So guys, see you soon next time, bye, and don't forget, AMK is always the best.